lot of work to be done as we have to make it within the top 50 rank, and the ease of starting a business has increased by one rank. That is, remember, of course, India has jumped 14 places to take 63rd position on the World Bank's ease of doing business ranking. It was 77th among 190 countries in the previous ranking. India has figured among the top 10 performers on the list for the third time in a row. The finance minister briefing the media after the news of the ease of doing business for India improved. And let's now move on, take a look at the headlines we are tracking at the moment. The counting of votes for assembly elections in Haryana and Maharashtra underway. The Bharatiya Janata Party and the Shiv Sena alliance seems to be heading towards retaining power. In Haryana, the Congress and the BJP going neck and neck. Counting also underway for by-polls in 51 assembly constituencies across 17 states and 1 union territory and 2 Lok Sabha seats. The voting for Block Development Council election ends in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. India and Pakistan sign an agreement to operationalize the Kartarpur Sahib corridor. Signing of agreement lays down a formal framework for the operationalization of the Kartarpur Sahib corridor. Online portal goes live from today for registration of the pilgrims. India jumps 14 places to 63rd rank among 190 nations in the World Bank's ease of doing business. The finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman says major headway in 3 categories like resolving insolvency, the construction permits and trading across borders helped India make it to top 10 economies with most notable improvements. In sports news, Bangladesh's cricketers call off their strike, the team to tour India for T20 International and the Test series. Our top story, the counting of votes of assembly elections in Haryana and Maharashtra is underway. The ruling BJP Shiv Sena alliance is all set to retain power in Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, the BJP is leading on more than 100 seats, while its alliance partner, the Shiv Sena, is leading on over 56 seats. Out of 40 results declared so far in Maharashtra, the BJP has won 16 seats and Shiv Sena 10. The Congress, though, has bagged 7 seats while leading on around 36 seats. The Nationalist Congress Party, the NCP, has got 6 seats while leading over 50 seats. In 2014, the BJP had won 122 seats in the state, the Sena 63. On Monday saw a voter turnout of 61.13%. That was a dip from 63.2% recorded in 2014. And the BJP leader Saroj Pandey has said that the BJP will get the majority in the state.
हम सभी को उम्मीद थी, हमने 5 सालों में जो काम किया उन कामों के साथ मुझे लगता है कि हम लोगों ने जो बेहतर प्रदर्शन बीजेपी ने किया है उसमें हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी का, हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जी का, हमारे मुख्यमंत्री का विशेष योगदान है और इस योगदान के साथ हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। जो ट्रेंड दिखाई दे रहा है हम लोगों की इसकी अपेक्षा थी, मेरे को लगता है कि इससे बेहतर होगा।
And while the NCP leader Sharad Pawar has thanked the people of Maharashtra for their support to the party.
इस शुरुआ में कांग्रेस पार्टी, राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस पार्टी, समाजवादी पार्टी, स्वाभिमानी क्षेत्रीय संगठन, किसान संघ विकास पार्टी और अन्य हमारे सहयोगियों ने मिलकर इस चुनाव का सामना करने की जो तैयारी की थी उन्हें महाराष्ट्र की जनता की तरफ से हमें अच्छा सहयोग मिला है। चाहते थे इससे भी ज़्यादा आगे जाने के लिए हमारे प्रयास थे, मगर ये सब और सिचुएशन में हम यहाँ तक पहुँचे, इसलिए मुझे खुशी है और मैं इसका पूरा क्रेडिट पार्टी के वर्कर और आम जनता को देना चाहता हूँ।
And in Haryana, no party is getting a clear majority as of now. The counting is still underway. The BJP has won 12 seats while leading on 26 seats. The Congress has backed seats. The JJP has backed 5 seats and leading on 5 seats, and the INLD is leading on 1 seat while others are leading on 7 seats. The polling was held on Monday that recorded a voter turnout of over 68%. That's a sharp decline from 76.54% in 2014 assembly elections.
हम बहुत होपफुल हैं, जो मेहनत करते हैं वो सर झुका के आशीर्वाद की स्वरूप में ही लेते हैं मतदाताओं का विश्वास और मान, और हमें लगता है कि वेरी पॉजिटिव कि सरकार तो हमारी ही बनेगी.
The BJP leader there in Haryana expressing hope of a clear victory there of the BJP in the state. Moving on now, the former Haryana Chief Minister and Congress leader Bhupender Singh Hooda, who reached Delhi to discuss the formation of the government with the party leaders, gave a call to form the government with the JJP.
भाजपा के जनादेश के खिलाफ जो पार्टियां बनी, चाहे कांग्रेस है, चाहे वो जेजेपी है, INLD है और बहुत सारे इंडिपेंडेंट्स हैं, वो सब जो है भाजपा के खिलाफ वोट देके बनाए. मैं सभी से कहता हूँ समय आ गया है, जितने सब हैं सब दल मिलकर एक मजबूत सरकार बनाएंगे और सबको कांग्रेस पार्टी में एज चेयरमैन ऑफ द मैनेजमेंट कमेटी मैं उनको विश्वास दिलाता हूँ कि सबको पूरा मान सम्मान और स्थान मिलेगा. हम सब मिलकर एक सरकार बनाएंगे.
And in Haryana, the battle is also crucial for regional parties, including the Jan Nayak Janata Party. The party leader Dushyanth Chautala expressed happiness over relatively good showing by his party.
18 से 22 सीटों पे हम 3-4 हजार के मार्जिन पे आगे पीछे उस पे फोकस कर रहे हैं. लेट द रिजल्ट कम, विल डिसाइड. मैं ये जितने आपके कैमरे हैं इसी के संपर्क में हूँ. मैं सिर्फ पोलिंग बूथ में अपना रिजल्ट लेके आया हूँ, वो प्रिंट आउट लेके आया हूँ. ऑफिशियली हर चीज प्रॉपर्ली चली.
And let's now go across to our correspondent Abhishek Singh, who is joining us from Panchkula in Haryana. Abhishek, of course, the counting is still underway as we speak, and it's a neck-and-neck fight that we are seeing there in the state of Haryana. Talks are also, in fact, happening as far as government formation is concerned. Just bring us the latest, what you are seeing around you, vis-a-vis the counting as well, and the talks that are underway by both the sides.
बिल्कुल नैन्सी, देखिए जिस तरीके से हरियाणा में इस बार जो आंकड़े सामने आए हैं वो बहुत चौंकाने वाले आते हैं, क्योंकि किसी को भी पूर्ण जो है बहुमत यहाँ पर नहीं मिलता हुआ नजर आ रहा है. और अभी जो है बीजेपी भी जो है वो बहुमत से कुछ सीटें जो है वो पीछे है. कांग्रेस के पास भी बहुत नहीं है, और जेजेपी जो जननायक पार्टी है दुष्यंत चौटाला की, वो एक बहुत बड़ा की फैक्टर है कि वो किसे सपोर्ट करती है. इससे अभी जो है ये गणित जो है किसके समीकरण में बैठता है ये अभी धीरे धीरे करके पता चलेगा. क्योंकि हालांकि जो कांग्रेस है वो भी जेजेपी से संबंध जोड़ने में लगी हुई है. कांग्रेस के प्रवक्ता से बात हुई, भूपेंद्र सिंह हुड्डा ने भी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में बताया कि जिस तरीके से वो चाहते हैं कि जो भी पार्टी है, चाहे वो निर्दलीय हो या फिर जेजेपी है या फिर बसपा या फिर जो भी INLD है, वो उनके साथ है और वो सरकार में वो उन्हें सम्मान भी देंगे और स्थान भी देंगे. लेकिन अभी ये बहुत जल्दबाजी होगी ये कहना कि किसके पक्ष में गणित जाता है, क्योंकि अभी आने वाले समय में जिस तरीके से पूरा जब ये सारे सीट जो है वो डिक्लेयर हो जाते हैं कि किसको कितनी सीटें मिली, उसके बाद जो है जो समीकरण क्या बैठता है हरियाणा की सत्ता में वो सामने आएगा. फिलहाल जो है चाहे बीजेपी हो या कांग्रेस हो, वो दोनों ही अभी वेट कर रहे हैं कि एक बार पूरे सीट क्लियर हो जाए, किसके पक्ष में कितने सीट आए हैं, उसके बाद ये गठजोड़ की जो राजनीति है वो उसको शुरू किया जाएगा.
All right, Abhishek, well, thanks for those inputs. So, well, as the counting is underway, it does seem that Dushyanth Chautala's JJP has emerged as a big winner, and that the JJP might just hold the key to forming the next government, could well be the kingmaker really in the Haryana elections. And besides, the counting of votes is also taking place for by polls in 51 assembly constituencies in 17 states in 1 union territory and 2 Lok Sabha seats. The Congress candidate Indu Bala won from the Makriana seat in Punjab by defeating her BJP nominee Jangilal Mahajan with a margin of 3,440 votes. The seat fell vacant following the demise of the Congress MLA Rajneesh Kumar Babi. Indu Bala is his wife. And the SP candidate Tanjim Fatima was leading over her nearest BJP candidate Bharat Bhushan by over 12,000 votes after 7th round of counting in the Rampur Assembly by-polls in Uttar Pradesh. The Congress candidate was on the 3rd spot and the BSP on the 4th. The BJP candidate Suresh Tiwari was leading by over 5,000 votes against his nearest SP rival Major Ashish Dwivedi after 5th round of counting for the Lucknow cantonment by-poll. The Congress candidate was on the 3rd spot and the BSP on the 4th. And moving on now, the polling in the Jammu and Kashmir Block Development Council concluded today amid tight security with unexpectedly high voter turnout. The polling has started at all the polling stations from 9 this morning, and tight security was put in place at all the polling stations and the candidates to ensure peaceful polling. After the final withdrawal of the nomination papers, 1,065 candidates were in the fray for the BDC elections across 22 districts of the state. 27 candidates have been elected the chairpersons in various block development councils of the state unopposed. India and Pakistan have signed a landmark agreement to operationalize the historic Kartarpur corridor to allow the Indian Sikh pilgrims to visit the Holy Darbar Sahib in the country. The corridor will connect the Dera Baba Nanak Shrine in India's Punjab with Darbar Sahib at Kartarpur, just about 4 kilometers from the international border, located at the Narowal district of Pakistan's Punjab province. The agreement signing ceremony took place at the Kartarpur Zero Point at the Pakistan-India border in Narowal, removing a key legal hurdle for the opening of the corridor. The agreement will allow the access to Gurudwara Darbar Sahib in Narowal district of Pakistan, where the founder of the Sikh Guru Nanak Dev spent last 18 years of his life. And under the agreement, the Indian pilgrims of all the faith and persons of Indian origin can use the corridor. The travel will also be visa-free. Pilgrims need to carry only a valid passport. The persons of Indian origin need to carry the OCI card along with the passport of their country. The corridor is open from dawn to dusk, and the pilgrims traveling in the morning will have to return the same day. The corridor will be operational throughout the year except on notified days to be informed in advance. The pilgrims will have a choice to visit as individuals or in groups and also to travel on foot. India will send the list of pilgrims to Pakistan 10 days ahead of the travel date. The confirmation will be sent to the pilgrims 4 days before the travel date. The Pakistan side has assured India to make sufficient provision for langar and the distribution of prasad.
We have shared our deep disappointment with Pakistan for its refusal to waive the fee. However, in the interest of pilgrims and in the interest of timely operationalization of the Kartarpur Sahib corridor, as promised by the Union government along with the government of Punjab, before the 550th Prakash Parv, Government of India took the decision to sign the agreement. While we have signed the agreement today, in the larger interest, we continue to urge Government of Pakistan to reconsider this decision and their insistence to charge fee and to reverse this decision.
The Joint Secretary Home Ministry SC Eldas has said that a portal has been launched to register the pilgrims who wish to travel to Kartarpur.
Online portal prakashparv550.mha.gov.in. So this is a facility through which all desirous pilgrims can register online and opt for days of travel. If the slot is available, they can choose their date of travel and will facilitate the rest of the passage. An additional feature which we have added so that to help the pilgrims, that an electronic travel authorization will be generated. So intimation will be given to you through SMS, the link will be sent to SMS. If you have given an email, the ETA, the electronic travel authorization, will also be sent to you as an attachment, along with information that if you wish, you can download it from the portal itself.
India has jumped 14 places to take 63rd position on the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business ranking. It was 77th among 190 countries in the previous ranking. India figured among the top 10 performers on the list for the third time in a row. Significant improvements have been registered in resolving insolvency, dealing with construction permits, registering property, trading across boards and paying taxes indicators. And addressing a press conference, the Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said that recovery rate under resolving insolvency has improved significantly from 26.5% to 71.6%.
Department of Industry together with us and all others concerned will make enough effort to improve on that scale as much as we've done in the resolving insolvency. So there are others. Of the 10, in 7 of them we have shown improvement, and that's what the Secretary has nicely explained. So I'm extremely happy to say that this kind of a upward movement has happened and we've reached rank 63, but of course we'll have to touch 50 as was once explained earlier. So all efforts from this year will also be moving in that direction.
The minister also said that the time taken for resolving insolvency has also come down significantly from 4.3 years to 1.6 years.
I'd like to highlight the particular improvement which has been made in that particular category, which is insolvency related. I'm extremely happy. Of course, that doesn't make me complacent, but I'm happy that on that particular category, the improvement in the ranking is about over 50 points. So, insolvency, the IBC code, the NCLT, NCLAT, all of them put together have made such a difference that there is an improvement by 56 point ranking. So where we were 108 in 2018, we've come to 52. That's a very impressive move upwards, but of course there's more to go.
Information and Broadcasting Minister Prasar Bharati has said that India is becoming the favorite destination for the FDI investments and other investments because of the conscious policy decisions by the Modi government.
India is becoming very hot destination for FDI investment and other investment because of conscious policy decisions and practices adopted by Modi government, which is providing real ease of doing business and ease of living. Therefore, people are preferring India over many other countries. Now this year we have again jumped 14 steps and we are now 63rd country in ease of doing business. Our march towards providing that ease of doing business and ease of living will continue.
Union Minister Nitin Gadkari and the Minister of State in the Prime Minister's Office, Dr. Jitendra Singh, attended a ceremony to rename the Chenani Nashri Tunnel as Shama Prasad Mukherjee Tunnel. The Chenani Nashri Highway Tunnel is not only India's longest highway tunnel, but also Asia's longest bi-directional highway tunnel. Nitin Gadkari paid tributes to Shama Prasad Mukherjee for his sacrifice for the nation.
डॉक्टर श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी के प्रेरणा के रूप में हम सब लोग कार्य कर रहे हैं। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने जो अभूतपूर्व निर्णय किया है 370 और 35A को लेकर, उससे देश की जनता में बहुत बड़े प्रमाण पर समाधान है। श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी उन लोगों में से थे कि जिन्होंने देश के लिए बलिदान किया है, और हम बचपन से एक नारा देते थे, जहां हुए बलिदान मुखर्जी वो कश्मीर हमारा है। और इसलिए आज स्वाभाविक रूप से हमारी देश की रोड की लॉन्गेस्ट टनल स्ट्रेटेजिक पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है, जो 9 किलोमीटर है और 31 किलोमीटर डिस्टेंस कम करती है, और ट्रक और बस से गाड़ी से जाने के लिए 2 घंटा लगते थे। अब ये 2 घंटे बन गए हैं और करीब 47 लाख रुपए पर डे का फ्यूल बचेगा।
Ahead of the festival of Diwali, the Union Minister Prasar Bharati met the sanitation workers in Delhi. After hearing some of their grievances, the minister assured them of resolving their issues immediately. He said that the spirit of every festival is to spread the message of brotherhood and unity.
तो उसको
कूड़ा नहीं, कूड़ादान क्या बोलते हो, लिख लो। हाँ, मैं एमसीडी के और इनके अधिकारी जो सफाई वाले आए हैं उनको और प्लम्बर जो आए, कुछ यहाँ हमारे गलियों को साफ रखने वाले लोग आए हैं और बाकी अन्य सेवाएं देने वाले आए हैं, उनकी याद करना बहुत जरूरी है और उनके साथ दिवाली मनाना यही दिवाली का सही संदेश है।
Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has embarked on his visit to Azerbaijan to lead the Indian delegation to the 18th summit of the non-aligned movement, to be held in Baku, Azerbaijan on 25th and 26th of October. During his visit, the Vice President will deliver the national statement at the NAM summit and hold bilateral meetings with other heads of the states and the governments, including the President of the host country, on the sidelines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the BJP workers from his parliamentary constituency Varanasi through the Namo mobile app today. The Prime Minister in a tweet has invited his party workers to participate in the interactive session scheduled at 4:30 this evening. He's also asked people to share their suggestions and queries through the Namo app. The Delhi High Court has sought the response of the Enforcement Directorate on a bail plea of the senior Congress leader and the former Union Finance Minister P. Chidambaram in the INX Media money laundering case. Justice Suresh Kait issued a notice to the ED on the bail application and asked the agency to file its reply within a week. The court fixed the matter for further hearing on 4th November. Chidambaram who was granted bail by the Supreme Court on Tuesday in the INX Media corruption case, is under the Enforcement Directorate's custody that ends today. He was arrested by the CBI on 21st of August in the INX Media corruption case. The Indo-Tibetan Border Police, the ITBP, is celebrating its 58th Raising Day today. The Minister of State for Home, Kishan Reddy, attended the function at the ITBP's headquarters in Greater Noida. The minister paid his respects to the martyrs of the Central Armed Forces and witnessed the Raising Day parade celebrations. The parade showcased valor and the courage of various contingents and also of the brave four-legged soldiers. The Indo-Tibetan Border Police is one of the 7 Central Armed Police Forces of India raised on 24th of October 1962 under the CRPF Act in the wake of the Sino-India War of 1962. The ITBP was intended for the deployment along India's border with Tibet. Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana is being run nationwide as a tool for women empowerment and to protect the women from the smoke of the firewood. This scheme has come as a great relief for the women from the poor families of North Goa, enabling them to live healthy lives with their families. Let's take a look at this ground report.
Sita Gaonkar from North Goa, who belongs to BPL family, is one of the beneficiaries of the scheme. She had to face a great deal of drudgery in collecting firewood from the forest when she had no gas connection. But free cooking gas connection under Ujjwala Yojana has provided a moment of joy in her family.
Earlier we used to collect wood for cooking. Smoke from chulha affected my health. I had to undergo eye surgery. After availing the scheme, it's a relief.
All her family members have to collect firewood for cooking. Smoke was affecting health of women, but LPG cooking gas solved the problem.
Ujjwala Yojana benefited us a lot. It saved us from collecting firewood. We have to go to jungle to collect it, and cost-wise also LPG is cheaper. We thank PM for this scheme.
Under Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, government aims to provide 8 crore gas connections till 2021 to poor women. Till now, 6 crore eligible women have benefited from the scheme. Bureau Report, DD News.
And news now from around the world. Turkey has agreed to maintain peace in the northern Syria permanently. The move has prompted the US to lift its recent sanctions it had imposed on the Turkish imports in response to the violence. Meanwhile, the Russian military police arrived in the strategic Syrian city of Kobani as Moscow warned the Kurdish YPG forces that they might face further armed conflict with Turkey if they fail to withdraw from Syria's entire northeastern border. The police arrival in Kobani marked the start of a period when Russian and the Syrian security forces will oversee the removal of the YPG fighters at least 30 kilometers into Syria under the deal struck by Presidents Vladimir Putin and Erdogan. And moving on now, Bangladesh cricketers led by all-rounder Shakib Al Hasan have called off their strike over pay and the benefits after getting assurance from the country's board that all their demands will be met, putting their tour of India back on track. The deadlock between the players and the Bangladesh Cricket Board ended after a 2-hour-long meeting that went on close to midnight on Wednesday. While the truce means that the team's T20 and the Tester of India beginning 3rd November will go on as per schedule and the players will be joining the preparatory camp on Friday. And with that, it's a wrap on this edition of the news. Thanks for being with us.